Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the second channel. Inside of today's video, I don't really know what to upload right now, so I think today I'm just going to just talk to you guys about my general thoughts about maybe like the update in terms of what I kind of want to do in terms of ranked streaming, etc. So yeah, the reason why I'm on one of my mini accounts right now, I've had this account for a long time. I don't really push too many other accounts, but I had a cool idea, guys. So what I kind of want to do, because again, I want to hear like a lot of your guys' thoughts in the comment section in terms of what you want to see on the second channel with the new update that is coming, because that's the new update's really going to center around trophies, right? Around ladder, around the rework there, around what prestiges are, etc. So I think a lot of my content on the main channel is going to focus on that rather than ranked, because the ranked update should be the one after this one. So it'll be nice just to, you know, play a lot of ladder and then go on to ranked previously. So I don't know whether to, again, upload some ranked gameplay on my second channel still, or just mainly focus on the prestiges. I don't know whether with my streams, whether to focus on prestiges or on ranked. But again, I'm kind of just waiting around for this ranked rework, you know, with hackers going on, just overall just knowing there's a ranked rework, but with so much excitement with ladder, I'm like, how much focus do I really go on ladder here? So anyways, what I wanted to mention is that I feel like I need a little bit of fun to get me to grind ranked again. I mean, I did grind ranked last season and just missed out on pro, but I don't know, I feel a little bit burnt out from ranked, but again, too frustrated from hackers. So maybe I can have more fun with it in a different way. So whether that's getting free to play to pro, whether that's trying to attempt to, so I've not even shown you guys. So this is an account I've had for a little while, but I want to try and reach pro with only 12 brawlers. So as you can see, for whatever reason, Daryl was one of my power 11 brawlers. Maybe I maxed him out years and years ago. Shelly, again, I kind of stuck with that. Rico, I've always mained Rico, but I think I could focus on 9 brawlers to max out to power 11, and then I have these brawlers that I always max out every single season. So technically I have like 9 max brawlers, but it's 12 in reality, right? So yeah, these are the 6 brawlers that I've gone for now, by the way. So you want a little bit of everything when you've only got 12 brawlers maxed out. So you've gone for, I've literally wrote it down in my notes. So you want a tank counter, right? So the main tank counter is Shelly. I've got no choice there. It's my power 11 brawler. I want a hard carry brawler. I feel like in ranks, especially the early stages, you need a brawler, you know, no matter the game mode, no matter the map, the situation, you can go this brawler and you can absolutely hard carry. Whether that's, you know, like a high damage brawler like Colt, Rico, whether that's like a Piper, whether that's an assassin, you just know how to play perfectly. But Rico is always that brawler for me, but he's always just a perfect hard carry brawler anyways, regardless if you're good at him, because he's pretty strong in this meta. But, you know, his hyper charge is good at carrying, you know, he's just good on specific maps, and especially when your randoms are bad. Yeah, Rico's good. Daryl, I'm a little bit stuck here because Daryl isn't the greatest in the meta, but with Daryl, so I've noted it down, he is going to be like my aggro brawler in heist. So for heist, you need in your 12 brawler pool, you need an aggro brawler, or maybe like 2 that can go aggro. So that's gonna be like Carl and Daryl, but mainly it's going to be Daryl. And then you need like a middle brawler. So my middle brawler in heist is going to be Belle. So I mean, Belle is just a really consistent brawler. She's always at the top of the meta, and you can always be safe in maxing her out. And then in terms of like a defender, did I favorite Amber? Yeah, I want to put Amber up that way. I need to put a favorite. So Amber needs to be my next brawler that I max out as well, because with Amber, she's a super versatile brawler. Whenever I'm doing my tier list, and Amber's always pretty much at the top. And you can play her in like gem grab, you can play her in hot zone, you can play her in heist, brawl ball sometimes on a bushier map. So you can get a lot of value out of Amber. I know she's a legendary, but again, another brawler I'm looking to max out. So now if we go, again, I'm going through my notes here. We need like a gem carrier. So gem carrier, I've got a few brawlers that I can go. I've got Gene. Again, I maxed out Gene because Gene's a really versatile brawler and he's always at the top of the meta. I'm also really good at playing Gene, but Gene can be a gem carrier. He's good on double swoosh and a few of the bushy maps. He's really good in bounty and knockout, and hardly anyone picks Gene for whatever reason, even though he's so consistent. So yeah, he's literally one of my best brawlers in 3 out of the 6 game modes inside of ranked. So you can never go wrong with maxing out a Gene, right? So next up, I went, okay, let's think of assassins. So you change this to classic and you go with assassins. So assassins, I've got a Carl that I kind of consider an assassin. And then I'm thinking either, so I'm not the greatest Kenji, so I'm thinking either Kenji or Lily. So The reason why, I feel like Lily might be a bit better, but then again, I've already got Heist covered, but she can also include Heist. She can also include Knockout, because there's a few maps where her Vanish gadget is really, really strong. But with Kenji, I feel like there's a lot of matchups where, I don't know, against like a Frank or against a Hank or other tanks, I think Kenji can thrive into that matchup and feed Hypercharge. But also, there are occasions where you can use Kenji and Knockout if you've got enough bounty as well. Gem Grab as the aggro brawler. He's very, very flexible. You can play him in Hot Zone as well. Yeah, but Lily's that much better in Gem Grab. And just, so yeah, maybe you guys can let me know which one I should max out of them two. But I definitely need a good assassin in my arsenal that isn't always banned. Maybe Lily might always get banned out, so do I go with Lily? So yeah, I don't want to abuse as well buffy brawlers too much when I'm doing this challenge. So in terms of snipers next, so with snipers, again, you always need a good sniper. I might go with 2 snipers here. I'll have to see how it's looking in terms of what ones I've got on my list, but definitely I've gone with Belle already. And then I'm thinking either a B or a Brock. The reason being is because I need like a wall breaker in my selection, right? Surely, and Brock is just, yeah, good into everything and Knockout, bounty. But I just feel like as it gets harder and harder, again, you can always use him in Knockout, I suppose. He's just guaranteed to get good value there. So yeah, it's out of B and Brock, because at least with B I can use pretty much everywhere. Okay, so next up, I thought, okay, I need a thrower now. So throwers aren't particularly that strong inside of a meta, but I think I'm going to max out wherever. I think he's in a controller. Is he in controller or is he in support? Yeah, it's Barry. So Barry, he's going to be one of my maxed out brawlers, because with Barry, he's actually really underrated. And the only true counter to a Barry is like a Barley, in my opinion. I mean, you can counter him in other ways by overwhelming, etc. But I think a good Barry player, he's, of course, one of the best brawlers inside of Heist, right? But he's very, very good inside a Hot Zone. You can play him in Bounty as well. Knockout, you can even get away with playing as well. I think Barry could be a very, very, like a versatile thrower. I mean, he's not going to be anything crazy, but I think in this meta, again, it's probably the worst meta it's ever been for throwers, by the way. This because assassins are very, very viable, but they're just not really packing the punch right now. So I don't think it's worthwhile, you know, like investing my resources in a tick. You know, Larry and Laurie, they're on the downwards trend. Barley is starting to fall off. Dynamite hasn't been good for a while. Grom, he's only good until Masters. Sprout, again, only good as a last pick. Juju could maybe be another option as well. I think it'll be out of Juju or Barry, but I'm thinking Barry might be that bit better in terms of versatility and in terms of like the carry potential. So yeah, that's kind of what I've got in my thoughts so far. I'm just going through my notes right here. So as you can see, let's go through the power level and look at my favorited brawlers and see how many I have. So I need 9, right? So that is my 9. Yeah, that is perfectly my 9, but I will actually, I think I need to get rid of 1, don't I? Because I need an assassin. But this is why I want you guys to come in. I mean, if Daryl wasn't maxed out, I would have had an even better arsenal. But I want you guys to help me decide on who to max out. If there's any brawlers you think, no matter what, you just play, and especially if you're free to play. Like, I think Carl probably is one of the best ones for that. Belle will always be one of my favorites. So yeah, I need a little bit of everything in my composition. I mean, I have got Carl and Daryl for assassins, so maybe I don't need any of that. But if you think there's any better 9 brawlers, do let me know. And then once you guys let me know in the comment sections, I will max them out and maybe do a series on this on the second channel, main channel, whatever. But I need a bit of a challenge, guys, because yeah, ranks will get a rework soon. And there's just other things that I'll be investing my time on in terms of getting as many prestiges as possible. But you guys still love the rank content, so maybe, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what you guys want. Maybe you guys just want me to still sweat it. I mean, when the balance changes drops, I will still always try and figure out the meta in terms of ranked. But yeah, I'm in this weird period where we're waiting for like a sneak peek potentially tomorrow. And I'm also going to London tomorrow, so I'll be away for 2 days. You know, there's no point really streaming right now because I feel like, again, I'm a little bit burnt out, but I just grinded so much rank. So yeah, in terms of streaming, I probably won't be back till next Tuesday when the update potentially drops. But I just wanted to drop a second channel video for you guys. You know, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just kind of just waiting and saving my energy for when the update drops, and yeah, kind of go from there. So when the sneak peeks are out, I will be going crazy hard on the main channel on them as well. But yeah, just want to give you guys an update. Okay, so that's going to be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this is a fun series that you guys will enjoy. And yeah, I'll probably grind up to like diamond yeah, by the end of today, once you guys give me some good suggestions on who to max out. So yeah, see you guys later. I'll see you on stream Tuesday. Right, bye bye.